Okay, to quickly get this out of the fucking way, we're going to have a guest this time, if you didn't know. His name is Spyro, and you've seen him in chat a billion times. To quickly get what the fuck? Stop! Fuck off! No! Be gone! Fuck you! How dare you? How dare I invade my own fucking personal broadcast? Who allowed this? It's fucking awful. Just every time you start broadcasting, it instantly decides, oh, I'm just gonna mute the preview. Fuck you, gubbins. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have another person here talking, doing shit. So you better be fine with that or just fucking leave. That's gonna be the next 4 hours of your life. So, having that out of the way, I should call him. The music, get that out of the way. And boop. Should be okay. Now you are formally in. Ah, fuck me, that noise. You should be formally introduced. And do that. Come on. Come on. Of course you're not set up correctly, you fucking piece of shit. Come on. There you go. Nah. Ah, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. And I should actually give you some volume. Say a thing. Basically silent. Let me just relaunch this shit. Okay. Oh, fuck me. There you go. Now I can click on things without alt-tabbing. Ain't that wonderful? Okay, I think we're set. Let me just give you max volume. Fuck me. Say a thing.
A thing?
Yeah, you're fine.
Is that alright?
Can always fix it later. No. Where's me? Borderless windowed. My mouse is gone. Perfect. borderless windowed. We have a thing. That's borderless. Oh, fuck me. Hey there, Sylvie.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a regular. He's a friend of mine.
Hey, regular. That's good.
And we load the Witcher. The blood curse. Give me some more line on the controller and just relax on the chair. Ah. Okay, acquire the spearhead from the relic vendor. Fine enough.
This is going to be interesting for me.
But fuck me.
I seem to have a bit of an issue with arbitrary pressing.
And I have an issue with barely hearing you. Let's see what we can do about that. Say a thing.
A thing?
Okay.
You said anything?
Yeah. So, what are you having difficulty with?
Just the. This is what I don't get on with fantasy games full stop, is the arbitrary nature of the quests. Go and find a thing. Why?
This one is slightly different. It's Polish for start.
Right. So it's very drunk and doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Brilliant. No, it just comes down to, why have I got to find this thing? Because it advances the plot. Oh, okay.
It has an arbitrary button press for X burn corpse. Because of course it does.
Funniest games I've played do really take the piss out of that sort of nature.
I don't know how audio is on cast.
I think I'm pretty quiet on stream.
No noise? Fried turkey. Yeah. Burned corpses. Tasty.
I'm very nearly inaudible on the stream.
Nearly inaudible. Perfect. Otherwise it's going to be a fucking, shit fest of noise.
Really? I didn't realize it's that bad.
Yeah. Someday for like an undisclosed birthday you're gonna have someday, I'm just gonna buy you a new microphone and set it over a fucking pigeon.
Instead of a pigeon. I mean, I know our internet's pretty bad, but we're not quite at the level of cage.
Relic vendor. There you go.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans, hallowed and highly valuable.
Right, so I'd best start with high octane gaming experience.
Who's the guest? Introduce yourself for people who don't know.
Where do I start? I am unfortunate enough to be the, what I suppose you call friend of the of ARTYLO.
I know you have the spear
I,
Yahoo used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I did lots of things.
I told you about
collect
that,
swords,
and I thought the old
weapons,
freak was trying to forget the
engineer,
sins of his
play with
past.
Steam trains. Sad twat as well. Just to name a few things. I listen to a lot of heavy metal music. A drummer as well.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Since when are you
You know
drunk?
Stalin well?
He
About 10 years
despises me
I've
now,
been doing
but things used to be
Oh,
different.
that's nice.
We were called up at the same
about
time.
11 years.
We fought under
Do you know how to
Hensel
play
together,
the synth?
but I managed somehow while
What?
he hated it.
The synth.
Why did they send him to that
The synth.
ferocious battle? He was the
A
worst
synthesizer.
dumbass in the entire
I played-
army, but he outlived the best soldiers. Covered in shit, piss, snot, and tears, and still he survived.
Things that
He
actually
cracked
require
when they burned Sabrina.
talent and the ability to
Beautiful
do
end
things
to a
at the
fucking
right time.
beautiful
Right
day. Then he went to the
You
door.
can hit keys in the right
Pissed
time.
away all he had on drink. I was the fool
Yes,
who followed him and
but
brought
synth
everything
music
he
doesn't really
pawned
do it.
around the inns. That's how I got the spear.
Whoa, yeah. It's a
If
matter
you
of...
get bludgeoned to death just by listening to it, then it's not really doing. It's not really good enough.
Well, it's a matter of taste, is it?
I need that spear.
Sorry.
Tough luck, Witcher.
It's a matter of taste,
I
isn't it?
last saw it a few years back.
Yes, I
What happened
suppose.
to it?
Look how
I mean, I think
similar
we can
we
all
are.
agree that
You want knowledge,
things like
I
modern
want
sort
coin,
of pop
and
music
we
is
both
objectively
need help
terrible
to get what
regardless
we
of
want.
taste.
How
Yeah.
much?
What are your customary takings on a contract?
Turn
I'll
the
gladly
volume a
accept
little
but
bit.
one
Which
half
direction?
that.
I can't hear him that well.
Louder.
Uh,
No, put aside your audiophile nature and make me a bit louder.
fine.
It can't be that bad.
Well, what I'm hearing on headphones is what actually comes out of the sound card of the computer, and it's not really good. And yes, I am a perfectionist when it comes to audio, but that's a completely different thing.
Loving your pronunciation of audio.
Well, that's sort of the Bulgarian way of saying it. So it's sort of...
Well, I know Marty does it, which makes me it's audio.
How's the right pronunciation?
The correct pronunciation is audio.
Oh, it's the hard A. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't have not A, we have A, which is, you know, the same thing in our minds.
You seem to struggle with TH as well.
Let's give you like 10 more decibels. Should be fine.
How was New Year's Eve? Drunk.
Oh, so you're having fun. I was here like the entire fucking day playing 13 hours of The Sims 3.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It was really fun. I went through
That's-
like 2 generations of Sims, like basically playing with them as genetics simulations and shit.
So you're playing Eugenics Simulator basically.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
I made some pretty fucked up shit when I played The Sims yesterday. It was just like, for some reason, the dead Sim who was named after me and basically represented me in the game, at some point died, but he had a daughter with a woman who actually slept with another man because for some odd reason I wasn't famous enough. So that turned out to be pretty weird because we continued to live with each other just because of the child, and that child came to grow up and become a musician while I was like a ghost running around the house and possessing different things. It's fucking weird.
You've basically summed up the life story in pretty much every council house in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah.
People don't understand the. Is the 100 stream going to be special? No.
I should do something special, should I? I don't know.
He's going to do it completely nude.
Well, yeah, I can do it completely nude, but not have a camera at me, like I normally do.
I have the camera on.
Yeah, just say completely nude stream in the title and just be nude, and everybody's gonna know it's like. No, I'm not gonna get drunk. I don't drink.
Stream, isn't that all of them?
The king's life depends on that spear.
The fate of your king depends on that spear.
All right,
Why?
since you put it that way. You see,
Why does the
when
king's life depend
Johann
on the
lost
spear?
his head for
I don't know, it just depends on it.
I bought the spear from the innkeeper.
What does this
The
mean?
donkey's
Is
arse
this
pawned it
is
in
it
the
engineer?
inn. Drank
You
like
want
a
to know the
fish.
why.
By then, Johann had
And
already
in fantasy,
hidden in
there
the
isn't
hills
one.
where
It's
no
just
one
because
dares
magic.
to venture.
What fucking
Some
excuse
call
is
him the
that?
visionary, but in my book, he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters
Got
hate
the old
the
snake
smell
eyes
of
going
fish
on.
oil. Johann makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say, I lost it in a dice game.
Oh, he lost it on dice.
Shame, because today it'd fetch a good
The what?
price. I lost the
He lost
spear
it in
to
a
a
dice
soldier
game.
who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft
Why
crack
gambling's a
as
sin,
if it'd
isn't
been
it?
some fucking jousting tournament.
You did
The
what?
most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he
See if I
still
can get
has
the
that
game on
spearhead.
YouTube playing to
Your
it without actually
him.
obliterating
Oh
the
shit.
100 orens.
Bah!
Play Russian roulette? Why? If you die, well, rip. Yeah. Just.
Audience really care for you, don't they?
What?
So they've got so much love for you.
Yeah. Oh, I know him personally. He's a close friend. That's why.
Still looking for coins. What else am I doing?
A very special stream, the death of ARTYLO. Finally, after 100 episodes, he finally shuts up.
The whole council was looking for the coins. Thrown
For
around
good.
with their axes in the air.
How wonderful. Let's talk to the wizard. The arbitrary wizard.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's always a fucking wizard. He's always some miserable old twat that has a.
I need to cross to the other side of the spear.
I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
Some miserable old twat with an
you set out as our emissary.
excusingly
The lass
large
is
list of
reputedly
things for you to do.
honourable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck, you may even plough her.
You're sick, death mold.
They say she's very pretty.
Are you familiar
Peasant
with
girls not to your
Yahtzee?
liking?
Not your concern.
In
guy
case
who
the
does
elves
zero
lack an
punctuation.
understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
What?
A king's concern.
Are you
can be
familiar with a
boundless
guy
when his
called
life
Yahtzee?
depends
The
on
guy who
that of
does
another.
the.
Ben Yahtzee Croshaw is a fucking genius.
Well, I've always wanted to try his. Well, in his videos, he suggested
Thanks.
he's taking the piss out of adventure games and things. The way the dialogue. He said, just go to a party and speak to them like you're in an adventure game.
Do you have a quest for me? I need to find the spear. The king's life depends on it.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know. So I went to the beach this summer. Tell me more about summer.
Yes.
Tell me more about beach.
What is beach?
Yeah, exactly. Just
What is the light of day? Where can I find it?
I think I know how to
tell me
free the
more
king
about
from his
beaches.
curse.
Well, there's sort
Well
of
then, let's get to work.
large
Can't
areas
do
of
anything
sand around
until
the
I have the
coast.
spear
Tell me
that
more
just
about
stabbed
sand.
Sabrina with. Problem is,
Well,
it's
it's
in
all
the hands of the
crushed
Scoia'tael
stones.
commander
Tell me
named
more
Bjorn.
about crushed stones.
I know this, Jorvik. Are you certain this is the spear?
It just,
The
yeah.
last saw him back in Flotsam.
It's utterly
Jorvik is a
unnatural
Bergen
dialogue.
witcher, along with most of the Scoia'tael.
Well, yeah, this
Joining
game's
us,
dialogue is
girls in
pretty
circus.
okay in my mind.
Part of a peasant
It's-
I mean,
upbringing.
yeah, I mean, you
Doesn't make
obviously
sense.
are working to the restriction of the voice actors.
You must cross to the other side.
You can't obviously.
What of the other
I mean, perhaps one day we will have games where
Not
the
yet.
In
dialogue
that
is
case, you must
literally
wait until you've learned everything before crossing.
generated on the
It's a
spot.
dangerous voyage, not one to attempt twice.
Well, we can sort of do that, but it doesn't sound okay.
Yeah, I mean, people have gotten close to it, but never really achieved true sort of human dialogue. But I suppose once you get to that level, you sort of remove the need for us to play games at all.
Okay, we have 6 talents to fucking spend. I'm fucking rich. Geralt no longer takes 200 damage when stabbed in the back. Damage taken through backstabs is 150%. Fucking wonderful. No, thank you. Sword damage plus 5%. Sword damage plus 15%. Thank you. Speed of vigor regeneration during combat. Mounts a figure needs to block incoming blows. Adrenaline generated through sword blows. All resistance is +10. Let's do that. Unlocks group finishers. Vitality, damage reduction. Next level. There's vitality. 2 more points. Spend them on wizardry. Or arrow redirection. So daggers, figure regeneration. No. Tell me more about friends. What are friends?
I don't know. I haven't found them.
Is this friends? Let's
What
just
does you speak of?
human relations. What?
Yeah. Well, on the subject of my sword collecting, I mentioned earlier, I've made a new acquisition to my collection.
Does it need straightening?
No, this one's actually pretty good. I was in the city on
Being travel. That's a old reference from an old Pokemon Emerald stream I did. Because I had no shit to do. I just played Pokemon for like 3 days straight.
Good to see you.
oh dear.
Why the long face, Sultan?
And being travel was just this. I don't know, it was an advert for something. And this entire village was just only talking about being travel. And I made it a meme, of course, because I'm a twit.
Being travel.
Yeah.
Alright.
I see things are worse than I thought.
I feel like a monkey in a cage.
So yeah, I was in my
Those
local
pricks
city
act
on
as if they've never seen a
Friday with
dwarf
some
before.
friends.
If you need a change of climate,
We
come
found
with
this
me. I'm on
antique
my way to
shop in a
Bergen.
church.
You say that as if you're going to the
So
brothel
we
round
thought
the
we'd
corner.
just
Forgetting
have a
about
look
the
around out of
spectres.
curiosity. And,
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
in the
Well, all I get
church
around here
there's
is
a
non-human midget and the
cabinet
like.
full of old swords.
And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit,
all
I'll
kinds
take
of stuff.
Saska over that
There's
prick Hensel
there's
too.
a Lufschutz
You really willing to help
Stahlhelm
me,
in there, which I
Cross?
nearly bought.
Of course.
Unfortunately,
You know,
bloody
Geralt,
sold.
I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
But
get
among the
you.
things I saw
Let's go.
was a
Lovely
bayonet
plan to get through the fog. Thought it was suicide to venture
for
into it.
a.
Death mode.
Well, I didn't really know what it was at first. But
Throw it out.
It looks in reasonable
I wouldn't
condition,
touch
so I paid
anything
him
belonging to
50
that
quid
dick.
for it. And now that I've done the research, it turns out it's a 1907 bayonet for a Lee Enfield rifle. It's in pretty much perfect condition. I did a quick look on eBay, and there's several selling in America for about $540. So to get one for 50 quid is pretty good. But one day, hopefully, I'll own the gun that goes with it.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh
it-
shit,
it'll
I
be
can
good.
hear myself.
It will be a decommissioned one.
I can hear myself. No, pretty clearly.
Right?
So it's either audio cables or you're on speakers again.
I've actually put in some headphones for this one.
Well, I can hear myself at points. Let me just try.
So,
Yeah, I think it's fixed. I don't know why it happened.
you cray. ARTYLO, I thought you didn't tolerate this sort of level of speaking.
Well, I've mastered it over years of Twitch streaming. So,
The magical potential of the talisman will cause a
Well,
local interference in the astral projection.
Sylvia's skill
disharmony where
zone
the two
says
dimensions of
you
reality meet.
cray.
Meaning?
The
Not
mist
really,
should part
most of the
and let us
time.
pass.
You should have put it like that to begin with, instead of all that crap about astral bodies. I'll
I
go
thought
with
you
you.
didn't tolerate that level of English. So you say.
Oh, if I wanted to piss with him, I'd fucking do it, but he's a waste of breath. Kick him down and he'll just
Yeah,
get up again.
More followers if you weren't quite so miserable.
Oh, just wait for somebody to just come and be your shit ass. You'll just see what this broadcast becomes. Excessive profanity ain't got shit on me.
Thanks again.
I'm from the Balkans. I'm made of profanity. Go to the other side of the mist and obtain the spearhead. Fine. That's what he wants. He spoke my name right. You has good England.
He spocked. I not believe. Come on, look, mate. I thought you were sort of fairly purist when it came to this sort of thing.
You sure? Can't be sure.
Yes, I'm fairly pleased with that. I now own my first genuine collector's item. Everything I've had before that has been replicas.
That's cool. Why am I dropping frames all of a sudden? How the fuck is that happening?
Butterfingers.
I'm supposed to actually just rush through.
What? Now he's just speaking gibberish.
Yeah, he does that. He's Bulgarian, he just does that.
This is strange. Why do all the people you're fighting keep evaporating in blue things?
They do what?
We were walking through a